Oh man, okay. So is the spear relevant to the modern survivalist slash prepper slash, excuse me, possibly even slash militia man? All right, now hear me out. I know if you watch the channel, you know I know maybe what you're thinking. Come on, Zach, get serious. All right, we can take the tomahawks, but how far are we gonna take this whole thing? Maybe, okay, good, fine, whatever. I get the criticism in our world of high-tech drones and you know, all the crazy stuff they have, drones and, you know, I don't want to go off too much science fiction, I was about to say nanobots. I'm not sure that's a thing quite yet. But what place could a spear possibly have? Fine, fine. But, just possibly, hear me out for just a second, right? Almost all of us carry a fixed blade knife. I actually don't. I carry, right now I've got my razor knife off from work. I usually carry a little buck knife, a folder. And even when I go out to the field for whatever I'm doing, I take a tomahawk. I don't take a, my thought is, if I have the tomahawk, anything, between a tomahawk and a folder, there's no place for a fixed blade knife. It doesn't do anything for me. Unless I had one that would do something for me. If you're carrying a fixed blade knife anyway, why wouldn't you want one that had the capability to provide you some standoff? I mean, we're talking survival stuff anyway, so anything we say is a little speculative. So, I mean, what bear attack? I don't know. I mean, anything you might need a knife for, you might need a knife that extends out 6 feet for. So, why wouldn't you have a knife that could be a spearhead? This spearhead it's actually a spearhead. It's not a knife. It's from NorthPointAxe.com, axe with an E. NorthPointAxe.com. Adam up there sent this to me, and as soon as I saw it, he made it as a spearhead. It's supposedly a Viking, it's a reproduction Viking spearhead, I think is what he said. As soon as I saw it, I went, whoa, awesome. What a cool concept, a knife that could be a spear. Now this is not a new thing, which actually validates the whole idea. It's not new to me. Other people do it. Yeah, Cold Steel has one, and I've seen some others. Most of them I don't like the Cold Steel one. It's not going to be a spear you could throw because it's not a dagger blade. It's not a symmetrical blade. It's curved to one side. So it would be a knife that extends, but it's not really, you know, a traditional spear. I've seen others with screw-on bottoms that can screw onto like broom handles and mop handles and stuff. And those are interesting, but you know, broom handles and mop handles aren't very strong, and they're not tall enough. Because what one of you guys, I can't remember who it was, please forgive me, it was one of the regulars, pointed out to me that if you have a spear on a handle, you need the handle to be higher than your head, because if you're walking and you trip, it's possible for your neck to go into the spear and kill yourself. And he said that has happened more than once, which makes perfect sense. So like a broom handle, you know, leaves it like right here, which is like the exact wrong spot. Plus broom handles aren't all that strong. So I thought what we'd do, I've got a handle I cut earlier, so if this takes too long, I will just abandon and go to the earlier handle. But I thought I'd show you guys how easy this is to get a quick spear. Watch this. This is poplar, which I didn't think was going to be strong enough. But when I messed with it, I was shocked. So I've got this, it's close to 7. I haven't actually tried this part without a bench, but let's try. If this takes too long, we'll edit it down. Let's see, that might work. That actually looks a little bit like a spear itself, huh? Just like that, you got a spear. Now, I know that doesn't look very secure. Let's see what we can do here. I don't want to look like, there's a video on YouTube, an old video on YouTube called Star Wars Kid. And it started out, I don't know how it got on YouTube. This poor little fat kid had a mop handle, and he was filming himself doing this Star Wars thing. You know, he was doing like a stick fighting with this mop handle, and it just looked ridiculous. It was awful, and he ended up like tripping and falling down. And I don't know how someone got hold of the video and put it on YouTube, and they were mocking the poor kid. He just looked ridiculous, but he was just having fun. But someone else took the video and put special effects to it, turned his mop handle into a lightsaber, and put explosions and sounds to it, and it looked awesome after that. So I don't want to look like Star Wars kid without his special effects, but I do want to show you that this handle, I haven't tried throwing this. Let's try throwing it. This handle, or this head will stay on. I missed. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. Uh-oh. Well, it didn't stay on for that. Oh no. I just lost my spearhead.
Cut.
Okay, we're not gonna edit this out. We're gonna leave this in here. When I did this the other day with the other handle, I couldn't get it to come off or nothing, but I just stuck it that far down into the ground, probably an inch down in the ground. And when I pulled the handle out, the spear stayed in the dirt. So hopefully I can find my spearhead. But I submit to you that despite that little mishap, it's worthwhile having a knife that can double as a spearhead. If you're interested in that one, check out Adam at, like I said, northpointaxe.com. I will put a link in the description. And I may even try to link the Star Wars kid video in the end of this one if I have enough time. I gotta try to get this uploaded before sundown. And now I gotta go try to find my spearhead. I promise you though, it works. I whipped it around a bunch yesterday. I threw it a couple times. And I sent Adam a picture. I couldn't get it off. I couldn't get the spearhead off. I had to cut it off and get vice grips, and finally was able to get the head off the handle. Right now though, hopefully I can just find my head. Thank you, man. We appreciate you.